I want to just read a letter that I wrote to Caribbean Airlines on the 16th of March this year. It's very short. It was addressed to the Chief Executive Officer. And it says, "Dear Mr. Kobe, I seek your support in providing a weekly transportation link between Barbados and Tobago during the coming winter." That's now. TUI, one of the world's largest tour operators, brings a fortnightly charter to Barbados from Scandinavia, starting Wednesday, 14th December, that's today, 2011, with 6 rotations. They offer to sell some seats to Tobago for 1 week each in each rotation, if the Tobago connection can be made. My understanding is that you currently have a flight out of Barbados at around 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. I shall be grateful, therefore, if we can meet with you urgently to discuss the possibility and terms of having such a link. The urgency stems from the fact that TUI has already started marketing the charters. That's the end of the letter. We have a national airline that is supposed to belong to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, including those who live in Tobago. That's supposed to be supported by taxpayers of Trinidad and Tobago, including those who live in Tobago. And we could not, and I want you to understand the way they handled this. I never got a reply to this letter. After several attempts of trying to get that meeting, eventually they sent 2 managers to Tobago around the 24th of May to have a meeting with us. Weeks passed, months passed, and several efforts to have this meeting reconvened so that we can get this thing up and ready so that we could benefit from that inflow from Scandinavia via Barbados. Starting December. We went to Piarco for a meeting. The issue came up again, and they're still looking at it. They can't promise us anything. But while they can't promise Tobago anything, they are taking care of the entire Caribbean with flight that is subsidized by taxpayers of Trinidad and Tobago's money, and it bothers us. And somebody has to ask the question, why is this happening like that? In whose interest is it that Grenada and Barbados and St. Lucia must benefit more from Caribbean Airlines than Tobago? We've been negotiating with Caribbean Airlines for flights out of North America for years. We finally got 1 flight out of New York last December. Can't get them to commit to anything else. While we are begging them for additional flights, including a 2nd flight out of New York, because the Americans like to spend about 3, 4, 5 days. And therefore, if you had 2 flights, it would be easy for them to come directly to Tobago and at the end of the stay, get back without having to go through Trinidad. Can't get that out of them. We've asked for flights out of Toronto, can't get. But we are seeing in the news that they're giving to Grenada a direct flight out of Toronto very soon. It really is a very heart-rending thing, and I believe it is time that we really let the people know what is happening. It's time that Tobago takes a stand. We are Trinidad and Tobago taxpayers, we are citizens, and we certainly deserve something out of Caribbean Airlines.